Muffin button.
Welcome, folks, to Garage Sports Ohio.
What up, everybody?
What up? What up, my fans? We missed you.
Well, we missed most of you. There's at least a couple out there that we didn't miss, I promise.
Yeah.
So, what do we want to get started with here today? We want to dive into comments. Do you want to get hit with a Chuck's fun fact right off the rip? But both of my fun facts are coming at the same time, just so everybody's on the same page.
Why don't we do the comments, then your fun fact?
All
Yeah.
right, we can do that.
Yeah, fans come first.
Yes, they do.
Let's come first.
Yes,
They do.
Fans.
As a matter of fact, Ryan comes first.
Ryan.
Pyro can wait. In this one, I could tell is, directed directly to me. Did that Will Howard game-ending scramble give me Dak PTSD? Yes, immediately. I'm like, oh, great. I'm a Cowboys fan in college, too.
Yeah. Instead of sliding a little before, he tried to get it all in the 30 and paid for it.
And he said he could see why you think Fields is better than Minshew if those are the quarterbacks you root for.
Oh, yeah.
Joke artists? Serious question time. Would you rather have an elite head coach or an elite QB leading your NFL team?
Oh, coach.
Coach all day.
Coach. Yeah.
Elite coach.
Coach.
Yes.
Because then it doesn't matter who you got at quarterback. He can coach him up.
Although when it comes down to elite QBs like Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, he's a coach on the field. So you run kind of this back and forth give and take.
Yeah.
I would lean towards coach because if you just have an elite quarterback, your defense isn't going to be able to do anything.
Yeah. Right.
Like you still need the defense to get those big stops, and your coach helps with that stuff too.
And
It's more than just the offense. So when you break that stuff down, give me the coach all day.
And I kind of feel like head coach is more of a long-term thing too.
I don't know. I mean, some head coaches stick around for a long time. Some don't.
Well, if he's an elite head coach, he's going to win games.
Yeah. He'll be there for the long haul. I'll also say
the coaches make a lot of decisions too.
Well, as a Cowboys fan, I can't say all that.
Jerry Jones does.
Which coach or QB do you think could get your team to a Super Bowl? Assuming the Browns, Cowboys, and Jags front offices could pull their heads out and assemble a decent roster. Oh goodness.
Man.
Bill Belichick.
That's fair. Bill Belichick. That's
Bill Belichick in Dallas. He would be the guy that would tell Jerry Jones to sit the fuck down.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he would. I can see that. I can see him seeing him tell to shut the hell up.
So as far as my team, I would go Bill Belichick.
Who would you go, Dad? I'm curious. For the Browns, what coach would you want?
Coach or QB?
Oh, coach or QB.
That would get your team to a Super Bowl. Not mind you, coach is going to be
the coach.
Yeah,
the coach I'd want.
Yeah. I don't like this smile in the dead air.
No dead air. We can't do that.
I'm scared right now.
I would want the coach from the Michigan Wolverines.
Current? Or are you talking Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh.
Okay, and honestly, I think the big thing with that is the Browns, now that they have Chubb back, if they still had a really good, like a Kareem Hunt backup with him, I think that would be ideal because Jim Harbaugh is a run-first coach.
Yep.
And I think that would definitely be beneficial with a Nick Chubb.
Oh, yeah.
I think the problem right now with Cleveland is I don't think you're going to get away with that just because everything else seems to struggle.
We need a quarterback. We need no line.
He said elite head coach.
He did say elite head coach.
And, hey, Browns, you're nuts if you get rid of Myles Garrett.
I think that's all rumors.
I hope it's rumors.
I'm pretty sure that's all rumors because they got rid of Amari.
I'm hoping it's rumors.
But, man, you took Bill Belichick, and I don't want to take him because you picked him.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I mean,
Bill Belichick. I feel he's an elite coach
I kind of,
who could do things.
I think I take Andy Reid.
Andy Reid is phenomenal
Andy
as well.
Reid. Ooh, yeah.
He's creating a dynasty over there in the Chiefs.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Andy
Him
Reid.
and Pat Mahomes, that's two elite people.
Yeah.
And that's rare.
Yeah.
Last time we saw that was Bill and Tom.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think I'd take Andy Reid.
Yeah.
That's
if I had to
absolutely
choose
you gotta remember too, Andy Reid coached Green Bay Packers.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles?
Mhm.
Eagles, yeah.
Oh, I thought he did Green Bay
No,
also.
he was Philly.
Philly?
No, Green Bay's head coach is the Cowboys' head coach now.
Yeah. Mike McCarthy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I think
Now, as far as coaches are concerned, now I am huge on like with Dan Zimmer.
Damn.
I can't stand him right now.
yeah.
He's the defensive coordinator in Dallas now. He was the head coach of the Vikings last year.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even mind if the Browns had a coach as Chip Kelly.
Or a Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn is doing things, but my problem with Dan Quinn is last time he was head coach of a football team and he took them to the promised land,
Right.
we got the 27-3 debacle.
Oh, wow.
He was the head coach for the Falcons when they went down after being up 27-3 in the Super Bowl.
That's right.
So
Yep.
I look at that, and then I also look at the playoffs last year with Dallas, and he's the D coordinator, and the defense completely crumbled when we were going against Green Bay.
Yeah.
So, like little things like that. But overall, I think Dan Quinn was phenomenal in Dallas.
Yeah.
He's doing great things.
Oh, yeah.
With Washington, like,
Yep.
it's hard to doubt the guy anymore.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just knowing his history with choking
Yeah.
kind of keeps me away from him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I really like the Andy Reid.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too. I like the Andy Reid also.
If I had to pick an elite quarterback, it'd obviously be Tom Brady.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I kind of direct this to current kind of situations, like
Oh, I can't go. All right, Pat Mahomes then.
Yeah.
that's what I equate this with. Like, yeah, if we're going all time, I'm probably gonna say Jimmy Johnson.
That's fair. Oh, I was thinking in the past, and then I'm like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would much rather an elite coach, and I would love to see Bill Belichick in Dallas because I feel like if you get somebody like an Andy Reid in Dallas, you're going to wind up just Jerry Jones is going to pressure everything, and Bill Belichick I feel has that attitude where he just no sit down.
oh yeah.
And I don't know that Andy Reid he comes off as such a nice guy. I don't know if he'd have that backbone to really put Jerry Jones in his place.
And if I'd have a quarterback, I'd love to have CJ Stroud.
As a young talent, absolutely.
That's fair.
Future
would
of a
love
franchise, 100%.
Quarterback, fudge. Man, we'd be set.
Yeah.
Future of a franchise, absolutely. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I get behind that.
Yeah. Now, on to the next comment. Thanks for the comment, Ryan.
Yep.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Ryan.
Pyro, are we covering NHL? Well, as the only person here that really watches NHL,
I watched a little, when was it? Thursday night? I was up a little late.
okay.
I watched maybe like the first or second quarter.
Period.
Period.
It's 3
First, yeah.
periods.
I think I watched like first and second period, and then I went to bed.
Okay.
And then I started watching it in bed on the phone.
Yeah.
Because I was watching your guys' team.
Oh, Vegas.
Vegas.
I'm loving my Golden Knights. Now,
Yeah, the Golden Knights.
they have had a little bit of a struggling start, I will say.
Yeah. Yeah, they have.
That being said, it is what it is. I mean, they're still 5-2. I mean, it's still not bad. It's
That's
certainly
not
not a bad start.
5-2 ain't that bad.
Not bad. It's no Minnesota Wild, but
Yeah.
And
And
it's definitely no Jets.
7-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 points.
Nobody's undefeated in hockey.
The Jets are.
Jets are.
Oh, 7-0.
Yep. Now, the Minnesota Wild are off to a fantastic start. They got 2 overtime losses, and that's the only losses they got. They got 5-0-2. Honest thoughts as far as the Minnesota Wild season start, phenomenal. I just I kind of sit here and I worry about if they can continue that because it's a very hot start.
It's a very long season too.
Yeah. It is. So I just hope they can keep that up, especially for your sake, because I know that you are a Minnesota Wild fan.
Oh, the Columbus Blues are 5-3. Ooh, that's a rough start, huh?
I planned on watching that hockey.
Not Columbus.
I planned on watching that day of hockey.
That's St. Louis. Columbus Blue Jackets are 3-3.
Ooh, yuck.
Yeah, I saw the preview for that. All the teams.
How's the Walleyes doing? Toledo Walleye.
That's ECHL. I'm not positive.
ECHL.
I don't think they played yet.
I believe you're right, Brandon. I don't think they played yet.
Aren't you going to the first game in November?
November 1st.
November 1st.
Yep, I'll be there. That's next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going with?
Megan.
Oh.
The lady friend decided she wanted me to go with her parents.
Oh.
So it's the 2 of us and then
her parents. Her parents like hockey too?
I think the big thing is it's just live sports, live events.
Oh, they like going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I really don't think they're really into like hockey in general.
Well, yeah.
But they like live events, which is huge for me. I love live events.
Mm-hmm.
I go to a live event no matter what it is. I don't care. I'll go to a professional soccer game. I don't care. I'm all for it. Heck yeah.
Jousting?
Oh, absolutely. You mean I get to watch 2 people on horses knock each other off? I'm in. Let's go.
I would not be able to do soccer.
I think I could still do soccer.
I'm sorry.
Live. That's the biggest kicker. It's got to be live. Like me in baseball, I've started to get into a little more baseball this offseason.
Yeah.
With that being said, I love live baseball.
Talking about baseball, what about the World Series?
Well, we'll get to that. Let's finish up the comments first.
All right.
And that goalie score, which I brought the video up because why would I not?
It's just watch it.
It's fantastic.
And it's natural glory.
So we got 14 seconds on a power play, 17 seconds left in the game. It's empty net. St. Louis down 3-1.
Buchnevich fires in, looking for a goalie goal. Gustafsson scores!
Gorgeous.
What
goal.
A shot.
What a shot. Over the opponent's head.
Over everybody's head.
Right down into the net.
The accuracy.
Wow.
It's insane. I mean, realistically, so 2 years ago when Vegas was in the finals for the Cup, every time they'd win a face-off, he would try to knock it from that end all the way over there into the goal.
Right.
And that was Mark Stone, the captain. And he was trying to do it because it would have been a hat trick.
Right.
And it would have been the first time in a long time that a team captain in a final game of the Stanley Cup Finals got a hat trick. And it took him like 7 attempts. So seeing a goalie, somebody who doesn't shoot the puck,
that much,
knock it in like that,
that is outstanding.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I love it.
It's really outstanding.
I love it.
So I will 100% say absolutely phenomenal play.
Yes.
Beautiful shot. There's no way. Like, people may think that, oh, it's an open net. It's got to be easy. No,
it's not.
Absolutely not. There's nothing easy about hockey.
No, there isn't.
Nothing.
You got to stand them up. You got to know how to skate. You practically skate all your life. And I know because a buddy of mine had a pond and we go ice skating. And we do hockey in the ice skate or in the wintertime. And buddy, it is cold and it is viciously when you hit somebody, it hurts.
Oh yeah, and if you're gonna fall,
Fall on your butt,
And
not,
then-
not on your hip.
yeah, and then you see these goalies, they're making snags when they can't even see the puck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that puck's coming in so fast,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can't see it,
Oh, hell no.
and their instinct just gets it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, as hard as they hit that puck,
The fact that
it's going about 100 mile an hour and you ain't going to see it.
Yeah.
the fact that they can do every one of them could do the splits like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Whew.
And what you were telling me about the weight loss thing.
So, yeah, there was one goalie. He was in the Stanley Cup Finals. He was losing like 15 pounds a game.
Well, yeah, all the gear they got to have on.
And all that movement and mental focus and everything that goes into it. It's insane.
I mean, even their legs, all the way up to their shoulders. It's like they got all kinds of stuff on them, and it's like, and then when they take it off, they're like little midgets. They don't have much muscles.
Hold on. They're
They're not meant.
Well, they look big, and then they shrink.
Well, because they're normal humans. They're normal human size.
Yeah, but they don't have the muscles like NFL players do.
Oh no, there's not a single hockey player that is near as big as a football player.
Heck
But
no.
they hit just as hard. It's impressive.
Oh yeah.
But all right, on to the last comment.
Oh, let me say one thing though. When they got more in hockey, they got more padding
Absolutely.
than they do in the NFL. You know why? Yeah, you know why? I figure this, and quote me if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
I think hockey's a little bit rougher than
Absolutely.
the NFL.
I'm sorry, there's not a sport in the world that's as physical as a sport where you can legitimately be punched in the mouth.
Or
In a game.
beat up against the wall.
UFC.
You could be punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
And you can
so
be
that's
pushed
up there with
against
it.
the wall.
Yeah,
I'm
so
telling
that's
you,
up there with hockey.
Hockey's got to be a little rougher than the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If we're comparing that.
Your typical three: basketball, baseball, football.
Okay.
Your typical big three here in the U.S., or at least in our area,
Right.
are nowhere near as physical as hockey.
Yep.
Shoot, I'll even say as physical as soccer.
Well,
Run up and down that field all day.
rugby.
I mean, sure, yeah. Rugby will be more physical than ours,
Because they don't have no pads.
right? But I'm saying soccer just because of all that running.
Oh yeah.
It's a ton of running.
Oh yes.
Well,
a lot.
Like they're running a marathon in a game.
Yeah.
and at hockey, you can get hit in the freaking mouth with a puck, and you still keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That
lose
is
their
true.
teeth. They just spit it out and keep playing.
Yeah.
Toughness in
trophy.
that sport is insane.
It's
It's
a trophy
insane.
to
It
them.
is. It is. It's insane.
Losing teeth are trophies to them.
Yeah. They're
Trophies.
nuts, and I love it.
It's trophies.
Are you
to them.
kidding me? Really?
Yeah.
Losing
They're all for
teeth.
losing teeth in hockey.
Yeah.
All right, now on to this one. For fun, my Sunday predictions from Pyro. The Lions hunt down the Vikings for a win, and that happened.
It did.
And it happened.
The Jets do Jets things to the Steelers, but come out on top.
They
That did not happen.
No, no, no.
Yeah, it did not happen.
But the Jets did do Jets things.
Yeah. They did.
Threw the ball to young corners.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Horrible. 49ers upset. No. Just no.
No, just no. No.
The Niners ain't going to beat the Chiefs. Who's going to beat the Chiefs?
No way.
No.
Especially,
We'll get to that, but especially now they got D-Hop.
Yeah. Yep. They
and
got
the Cowboys take the L against the big ass B bye week. Pops, would you like to handle that bottom one?
I like to handle that.
Come on, Joel. You don't get no loss. You don't get no wins. You don't get nothing. Come on, bro. Get with the program.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, yes, I think the Cowboys lost to the bye week.
But the thing of it is, you get no wins or no losses.
Yeah, but
Sure.
after the beating they took, we had to fester on that big loss to the Lions for an extra week. And now we get to fester on the fact that we get to lose to the 49ers this weekend.
They were so hard on the Cowboys all day. We were sitting here listening to it.
But they're hard on the wrong side of the ball. They're being hard on Dak and CD, which sure, they're not playing Dak and CD football.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the defense that keeps giving up 40 plus.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
That defense is atrocious.
You just can't blame the offense. You got to blame defense.
And then the whole
defense wins games.
People coming in and out of there for the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Dak's like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with distractions from a tour.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Get to it.
Fair.
Yep.
He shouldn't have to deal with that.
No, they shouldn't.
I was seeing things Teddy Bruschi was saying when he was playing in New England. They had special tunnels to avoid the fans and the media when it's workout time, when it's, specific times. And during your bye week, you're going there for your workout. You shouldn't have to deal with the media.
No, you shouldn't.
Maybe not till the end.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Media days are a thing.
Yeah.
Media time is a thing that in the NFL or in any pro sport you have to deal with.
Right.
But they're usually at set times and set intervals and set lengths. So why do you have to deal with it when you're not in that time frame? You shouldn't have to.
Yeah, when you're out on the field for real. Yeah.
Especially like Teddy Bruschi was saying, when you're eating lunch and it's your time, you shouldn't have to be signing autographs.
Right.
While you're on your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's your time.
He said, that would piss him off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would piss anybody off.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're out there busting your ass, and now you're in here trying to eat.
Yeah.
That's your time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now we're going to cycle away from comments. They're done. So that's
okay.
We're going to cycle into
Chuck Facts,
which has to do with the
Ohio State University.
No. MLB Finals.
Oh, okay.
MLB Finals.
Yes. So in the finals this week, they start today, actually. We're filming on Friday. They start today between the Dodgers and the Yankees. LA versus New York.
Too bad the Guardians couldn't finish them off.
I know. We tried.
Yeah.
We tried.
That being said, I don't want the Dodgers to win, but I don't want the Yankees to win. I got a whole problem here, but it is what it is, and I don't know who's going to win.
Wait a minute.
I got Yankees.
Isn't it the Mets or the Dodgers?
Yankees have a better pitching core.
Dodgers
took it. Shohei's in.
I think the Yankees just have a little better of a pitching core.
Yeah. So here's where the struggles are. All right. So we got in the last 2 times that the Yankees and the Dodgers played, they're 1-1.
Oh.
In the last 4 times, they're 2-2. The last 6 times they played, they're 3-3. The last 8 times they played, they're 4-4. Last 10 times they played, they're 5-5.
What?
The last 12 times they've played, they're 6-6.
Wow.
The last 14 times they've played, they're 7-7.
Wow.
What?
The last 16 times they've played. You want to guess what they are?
17-17?
8-8.
Or 8-8? Sorry.
And the last 18 times
7
they've
and
played,
7.
they are 9-9.
9-9.
Wow. That's crazy.
The last 20 games,
What?
they're 10-10.
That is nuts.
Their last 30 games, they're 15-15.
30.
Their last 50, they're 25-25. And their last 60 regular season game, or their last 60 times they've met up, they are 30-30.
Wow.
And the last and regular season only, they are 11-11.
Wow. That is.
Wow. So this is going to come down to the wire.
This is everything.
This is all the marbles.
I see Game 7 in our future.
Yeah. With that stat, yeah.
Yeah.
That is an insane stat line.
That is nuts.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
That is cool.
That's so cool.
And then,
Yeah.
for Chuck's other fun fact,
Okay.
this will be the 5th straight World Series where Will Smith is playing in it.
Wow.
It's 2 different Will Smiths, but 5th straight season that there is a Will Smith playing in the Major League Baseball finals.
Heck yeah.
World Series.
Wow.
That being said, Will Smith, he's a catcher for the Dodgers.
Okay.
That's this one.
Yep.
And the other one was a pitcher for the Braves and the Rangers.
Okay.
Rangers. Wow.
I'm just wondering if somebody's getting slapped.
I was going to make the joke.
I do have another fun fact, but I didn't look into it super in depth. There's one player, and he's with the Yankees organization. I'm not sure if he's with the pros still or if he's in the minors. Not positive. He was with the Dodgers earlier this season, played a few games with them, played a few games with the Yankees. And how it works is if you played during the regular season with that team and they win the World Series, you get a ring. Therefore, he already has a ring.
Hey, Chuck.
And it doesn't matter who wins. That's just a logo on the ring.
Hey, Chuck.
Okay.
Can I do a fun fact
That's
for
awesome.
the audience?
Of course you can.
Here's my fun facts to you, audience. You know, Chip Kelly is the assistant coach for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Answer me this. What 2 colleges did Chip Kelly also coach?
Go ahead and leave it in the comments.
Go ahead and leave them in the comments. Thank you.
Yep. Let us know what you think on that. And now that all that's through,
Now,
we're through the fun facts. The fun facts are pretty fun today.
Yeah,
I was really excited.
I loved it. I loved it.
We touched on some hockey. I will say when it comes down to hockey again, I would love to get into more of the hockey stuff.
I did.
We're heavy in football season right now, and obviously, when you're talking 3 guys who have a love for football, it's what it's going to be for right now.
Yep.
As the football season starts to wrap up, we get to the playoffs, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
We will definitely be diving more into hockey and basketball, which has started off. This is a very busy time. Hockey season just started. NBA season started. And Major League Baseball is still going.
Yeah.
Everything's going on right now. Well, we can sit here for 5 hours and just keep talking, but I feel like that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah.
That being said, let's dive into some college football.
Heck yeah.
Where let's just lead off with the player of the week.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty clear and obvious, clear cut who this is going to be.
Bryson Daly again.
Bryson Daly is insane. He's unconscious, dude. He just went off on, I know it's East Carolina, but
come on.
Whatever, does it matter? He was in the end zone 6 times.
31 attempts, 171 yards on the ground, 5 touchdowns.
It's that triple option offense.
That triple option.
The part that's nutty is when you're running a triple option or you're running that style offense and you're the only one to score.
Wow.
That's the part that throws me off. The defense just not paying any attention to you, or did you play that well?
Yeah. Period. The end.
My money's on you just played that well.
Yeah.
Personally.
Or
just went off on him.
Or that fake when you do that triple option's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he threw for 70%, 7 of 10 for 70 yards and a touchdown. I mean, for 147 yards and a touchdown. That's really solid too. 70 yards an attempt. I mean, per pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's averaging 14.7 yards per attempt throwing the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And got him in the end zone that way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, lights out. Beautiful game. Did phenomenal. And Army's still undefeated.
They're still undefeated.
Army is still undefeated. Wow. And are they ranked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
And can you? I still.
What is he? A senior or junior or
Let's see. Senior.
senior? Wow. You know what? He might be a first round pick.
He might also, I don't know, go to war. He's in the army.
Can you imagine that Army Navy game at the end of the year?
Oh,
That's
my
going to be
goodness.
ferocious.
Oh, we need Navy to beat Notre Dame this week. Army still got to face Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, even if both teams lose to Notre Dame, one loss Army versus one loss Navy is going to be insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that triple option, Notre Dame can't even handle it.
Well, I mean, we'll find out. That's late season. Navy's got them this week, though.
Yeah.
That being said, let's dive into how we did as far as our college picks last week. Pop struggled. Me and Brandon also struggled, but we did a little better than Pops.
I struggled a lot.
I picked Georgia to beat Texas.
And we got Texas.
I picked Tennessee to beat Bama, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
so
both
did I.
And this is where we
Yeah.
were there. So we split those two. And then, well, I had Michigan beating Illinois. I was wrong. Apparently, Michigan's worse than I gave them credit for. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
We all took Kentucky to beat Florida. That didn't happen.
Yeah, that
We all took
happen.
Northern Illinois to beat UT. That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
Pops, you took Nebraska to beat Indiana. Me and Brandon got that one correct. Indiana won.
Yeah.
I took Cincinnati to beat Arizona State. I'll snipe that one out.
I'll never do that again, Hoosiers.
We all took Notre Dame to beat Georgia Tech. We were all right there. We all took Colorado over Arizona. We were correct. And we all took SMU over Stanford. We were still correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, I will get into, we're going to get ready for our picks for this week. But leading into that, there's one game that's already been done that I want to cue on. All right. 0-6 Kennesaw State on Thursday went up against 5-0 Liberty, one of the last 10 teams to be undefeated this season.
All right.
And Kennesaw State handled them.
Wow.
For Kennesaw's first win in the FBS.
Wow.
I love the underdog story.
Big congratulations to Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
And to beat a lossless Liberty.
Yeah.
Is impressive.
Yes.
I mean,
good job, gentlemen.
When you're talking bottom feeding conference, Liberty's at the top.
Yeah.
Kennesaw State's a newborn.
Yeah.
And that newborn came out to play and played hard and won that game. And it was beautiful to watch. I mean, they were up by 10. They only won by 3, but Liberty got a late score, and Kennesaw State just they laid down the boom.
They had the dog in them.
Yeah, they did.
They had that dog in them.
100%. It was beautiful to watch.
Yep.
Now, that being said, now let's get into our picks here.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Notre Dame at Navy.
I, my friend, have good old Notre Dame. Simply because I think they have more talent than they do. They're bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah. I also have Notre Dame also. I think they're going to be really good on the offense and the defense too.
I got Notre Dame as well.
Okay.
I was going to do something fun here and be like, Navy, coming in here undefeated. It's house. But I can't even do it.
I can't do it either.
Every time I bet against Notre Dame, I regret it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And I'm not going to change that up now. Notre Dame does have a good football program. They always have. When thinking about, history, Notre Dame's the team.
Yeah.
Notre Dame's got the most history out of anybody.
Yep.
It's the Navy does not. Navy, I'm not going to say they're frauds this year.
No.
But they are not. They're just not a top 20 team.
No.
And they're not going to beat a top 20 team.
Right.
So it is what it is. It's unfortunate. I really, really want. Now, I will say, if Navy wins that game,
Yeah.
I'm going to be so excited.
Oh, so am I.
That's all I want to see
I'll take the loss on that
all day.
all day.
I don't see it happening, but I'm rooting for it through and through.
I would love this. That'd be Navy's second win ever against Notre Dame.
I think they'd have to run a clean game, no penalties, no mistakes.
No mistakes. Yep.
Yeah,
They'd
100%.
have to
Yep.
really execute to get the job done.
And force Notre Dame to make mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then past that, we got Illinois at Oregon.
I have zero doubts that Oregon will win. Zero.
I'm with that.
I am sorry. I'm going to go against Brandon. I think Illinois will beat Oregon.
Okay.
Illinois got one loss, right?
Yeah.
Yes, just one.
Illinois is emerging, and they are showing that they are somebody.
I think this is no lie, guys. And I don't mean to bring up the subject or cut in between, but I think the Big Ten is going to be big next year. I mean, tough. I mean,
It already is.
It already is. Don't get me wrong, but it's going to be tough. Illinois is showing up. Indiana's showing up. Purdue's only lost 2 games this year.
Illinois' only one loss is to number 3 Penn State.
Yeah.
At that.
So, and Penn State, they're looking good.
And it was only
my
21-7.
And then look at Minnesota. Minnesota's looking tough.
Washington.
Yeah.
Washington, who lost everything. Michigan lost everything. But Washington, after losing to Michigan in the national championship, has still maintained some semblance of a team.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm looking at, but now the downside of this whole thing. I mean, Indiana, undefeated.
Yeah.
Oregon, undefeated. Penn State, undefeated. Ohio State, 1 loss. Illinois, 1 loss. You have all these powerhouses coming in. And somehow, I don't understand. USC was the ones they were going to say they were going to walk through this conference
like they were champs, and
they're nothing.
It didn't happen.
Never happened.
It had happened. Didn't happen. What am I seeing? Nothing.
Right.
I'd like Indiana's coach who just came in.
Yeah.
He said, "Google me." I win. Google me.
And
it's pretty good.
Maybe we should. Yeah. Hey, good job, coach. Great job.
Yeah. And the transfer portal really helped him too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That being said, the Big Ten scary. Any Big Ten game could go either way. I mean, the SEC's proving that right now. Because the SEC, we all know, nobody's going to take anything from the SEC, even though they don't have any undefeateds left.
Yeah. But let's put it this way.
No.
Once when you have our running...
undefeated.
Once when Indiana...
LSU's not undefeated?
They are in the SEC, but not overall.
Not overall, yeah. But let's just say this. Once when they grab our running back coach, which is he's really good. So...
Yeah, I'm worried. Now, another thing I'm worried about, and this isn't to bring up sore subjects or anything like that. I know you're a Michigan fan, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, when I look at Michigan, I don't know if this is the first time ever, but I could see it being the first time ever.
USC
that it looks like Michigan could potentially not make a bowl game this year.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, it's rebuild this year. You know, I mean, we got freshmen in there and a sophomore quarterback, and we're rebuilding.
Yeah.
I mean, what is people? I mean, especially our defense. Now there's some it's not, some are. I mean, we're just rebuilding at this time.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
But
see, you
generally
guys,
speaking, you don't lose your entire team.
This is the thing, and this ain't no lie. This is how Ohio State is a little bit better than we are, and this is what the coaches has got to understand. You guys after you guys get a big score, after you guys get a great big score, it's where they put in their second string team.
Yep.
And they get the experience to play. Then with Michigan, they get in a big league. They keep their first string in, and they don't bring out their second string to get the experience.
Well, that and Michigan, even when they were killing it those 3 years, they weren't getting big leads. What they were doing was they were getting the lead and draining the clock, and then hitting home runs in the middle of it because that run game was lethal. That being said, when your entire identity revolves around a run game,
right,
you're not going to
hurts it.
You're not going to get that. You're not going to be up by 4 scores, so you can put your second team in.
That's right.
It's just not going to happen. So that's why you got Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, teams like that, Texas right now.
Yeah.
Teams like that when they get up by a lot because they can't because they fire so fast.
All right, let's get along with Texas. I mean, they got 2 good elite quarterbacks.
100%.
And when you get that lead, you could bring in Manning.
Yeah,
which is
very true.
Which is he's a freshman. Look at next year; he's going to tear it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is.
If you ever wonder why you always see the same teams in the top 5, it's because of recruiting.
Yeah.
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 They recruit very well, and then they get those second teamers or those younger fellas into games because they're blowing teams out.
Absolutely.
That's why you do wind up with, Alabama playing a Mercer when they're undefeated in November, which drives me absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
But not this year. They need it.
Yeah.
Man, if they do not beat Mizzou.
Speaking of Alabama, Mizzou.
They're out.
Mizzou at Alabama.
Unfortunately,
at Alabama.
Unfortunately, I do have Alabama beating Mizzou.
Unfortunately, I do have Alabama beating Mizzou.
Not unfortunately. The smart pick here is Alabama. Alabama, they can't afford it.
They can't afford to lose another game.
They're at this point where I think if Alabama loses another game, they're out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially if it's to a low-end team like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Like Mizzou's a mid-tier team.
Right.
You have your elites. You have your Alabamas, your Georgias, your Ohio States, typically your Michigans, but this year your Oregon, your Penn State. You have your elites. And then you have your not so elites, your Indianas, your Illinois, your Nebraskas, your Mizzous.
Right.
You just have them. Right. And then you have your low end of the upper echelon in Vanderbilt and Maryland.
I put Boise in there.
Boise, yeah.
They're not. I would normally if they played people.
Yeah.
The only real team they played this year is Oregon and I can't chalk it up. One man does not make a team win like that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. They have a great O-line.
Yeah, they have a great O-line and they have a great running back. That's it.
Yep.
Their defense needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
Their quarterback, not good.
A lot of work.
I'm talking about Boise State throughout the years.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. But I still see him as upper echelon of the lowest tier. I'm talking the lower tier of the upper echelon. It's two different segments.
Well, that's where I put him when you were talking about it. I said, what about Boise State?
Okay. I have him just under it.
Yeah.
Just under that lower of the upper.
Right. I'd never put him up there.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm talking your Power Four. Your Power Four conferences.
Well, then
you have your lower tier in the Power Four that they're going to handle teams.
Right.
That are in that lower echelon.
Yeah.
Boise has always been an upsetting team.
Absolutely.
Auburn even. Auburn's on that lower tier, but they know how to upset that upper echelon.
Right.
Because they got sneaky good players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that lower tier going against a top tier, we got Texas at Vanderbilt. Is Texas going to fall to Vandy like Bama did?
No.
Give me Texas.
The week after Georgia. The Georgia Bulldog effect.
They beat Georgia too? Vandy did?
No. Alabama just got done with Georgia, went to Vandy and lost. Texas just got done with Georgia. They're going to Vandy. It's there.
It could be.
It's not going to happen. Texas is going to be pissed off.
I got Texas.
Yeah. Texas.
Give me Texas all day. Then we got LSU at Texas A&M.
Give me
These two teams in the SEC right now.
Two top teams in the SEC. Yes, sir.
Yes, and give me LSU.
No.
Yes.
Give me Texas A&M.
Dude, yes. Give me LSU.
Texas A&M.
Absolutely.
Texas A&M.
Nussmeyer at quarterback. Give me LSU. Throws dots.
Give me the Texas A&M. Aggies.
Keep them Tigers.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay out of your argument. For me,
I hate to
Texas
tell you.
A&M hasn't been overly impressive. There's been a few more things that I've seen from LSU that I've liked. That's all it is. The game absolutely can go either way. But the way I'm looking at this could be a preview of the SEC championship, which is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be.
And then we got Nebraska at Ohio State.
Not,
I hear a lot of crickets because everybody's taking the Buckeyes.
I'm not going to say that Ohio State's going to cakewalk.
No.
Because they only lost 2 games now.
Yeah.
And Nebraska is not a team to sleep on.
No, absolutely.
No, they're not.
Dylan Raiola is good.
Yeah.
Nebraska is darn good. That defense is solid as a rock.
Quarterback isn't bad. Dylan Raiola.
Yep. Nebraska's got a really good team, but I see Ohio State winning this by 2 scores.
I can agree with that. Give me Ohio State.
Ooh, Pop's thinking about changing his mind. I see the mouse is running on the wheel. You sticking with it? You sticking with the Buckeyes?
What are you doing?
Or are you swapping over to the Cornhuskers?
Cornhuskers.
I know this is my grandpa's favorite team too.
Man,
I like them for that reason too.
man, I don't think Nebraska's defense is solid.
Yeah, it is.
And Ohio State's offense has got to play. I mean, be out there ready to play.
They do. They only made 1 mistake at the end of the game.
Excuse me?
Offensive PI.
Two games ago, they fumbled.
That was
twice.
1 game ago.
That was 1 game ago.
We had a bye week.
One game ago, you fumbled twice, and you can't make those mistakes against Nebraska. You better. You guys.
They've had 2 weeks to plan for this game. Let's think about that as well.
I'm changing my mind. Give me those Nebraska Cornhuskers.
He talked himself into swapping.
You could go ahead and put a W
Next to Ohio State.
Yeah, right. I can't help it. I mean that Nebraska's defense is going to be tough on your offense.
No.
And you're going to make mistakes. When they hit you so hard, that ball is going to fumble.
We'll find out.
I mean,
I won't say that it couldn't happen.
No, I'm not.
Nobody will say that. So it definitely could happen. It's hard to say something can't happen this year. College football.
Everything has happened this year.
Goodness.
Oh yeah,
everything that you could possibly think of.
Everything you could possibly think of has happened in college football.
Kenshaw State. The list goes on.
What was that?
Georgia Tech.
Vandy.
Well, no, what was the other team's name?
I said Kennesaw.
No, you didn't.
You said it. No, you didn't.
You
what
said
I said?
Kenshaw?
No.
Kenshaw.
No, I didn't.
You pulled a Pops. That's all I was
I didn't.
Hey, Pops, I just want to let you know you're headed down a dangerous road. It worked out for me, but I don't know. You're picking against us 3 times now.
All right.
You're the odd man out at the moment.
I don't care.
It worked out well for me last week, so it didn't hurt me none.
Well, we tied. It worked out.
We got BG and UT with the next one.
I, my friend, have B. No, I got UT. As much as
I am so sorry, but UT is looking really good this year. Bowling Green, their offense is getting better.
My only worry is Gleason back.
I don't know.
Because if he's back, he's going to make mistakes. But also, if he's back, he's going to be better than they got on the bench. So, that being said, if Gleason's back, this is a 12-point game. UT takes it by 12 plus. If he's not back, UT wins it by 1 score.
You don't even think BG has a chance?
Absolutely not.
Wow. All right.
I am taking Toledo. Yeah.
I don't know how BG's offense is going to compare with that UT secondary, which is phenomenal.
I don't even know how BG's
For a MAC team.
offense is going to handle the defense
That's fair.
of UT. UT's defense is pretty solid.
Yes, it is.
I mean, good Lord, that left defensive end, he is a monster.
100%.
A monster. And you get him going, they ain't. You might as well forget it. Toledo's going to win.
Tell me, is UT undefeated?
No, they've lost one or two.
They lost to Buffalo.
Yeah,
I saw
lost to
that.
Buffalo and Northern Illinois,
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. Yes,
That's not a we.
No.
I want BG to win.
I prefer BG over UT all day, but as far as who I would root for, but UT has a better football program.
Yeah,
it's better.
Yeah, they do have a really good program, defense football program.
Yeah, and then we got Michigan State at Michigan.
Well, Chuck, my friend,
this one's tough for me.
This one's tough for me too.
I have Michigan. No state. I have Michigan.
Well, my friends, same here. I got Michigan over Michigan State, winning that Paul Bunyan Trophy.
Oh, yeah.
And staying in Michigan.
It's the only trophy Michigan's winning this year. But they are winning it. I got Michigan as well.
Be quiet, Chuck. Be quiet, Chuck. That's the only trophy they're winning. But yes, we won the national championship last year.
Yeah, absolutely did.
God.
They absolutely did.
How many more times am I going to hear that?
Because it's the only thing they have to hang their hat on, bud.
Yeah. And
honestly, watching Michigan play this year, I don't think I've ever seen Ohio State play that bad.
Can I say something?
I feel bad for them.
Can I say something?
No, you have
how many has we won 3 Big Ten championships in a row?
Yeah, look back in the past. We've won just as many in a row, if not more.
Definitely more.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Then we got Cincinnati, Colorado.
Jesus.
Dude, hey, honestly, Michigan fans are starting to sound like Dallas fans.
No,
living in the 90s.
Wow.
Well, anyways, I have Colorado.
Cincinnati and Colorado. I got Colorado.
We all got Colorado. It's a little upsetting though.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, I think will play this game really tough. But end of the day, I got Colorado taking it.
Yep.
Washington at Indiana.
Well, Washington is really well. You go ahead.
Give me them Indiana Hoosiers. Let's go Hoosiers.
All I got to say is who.
Hoosier.
Who. Hoosiers.
I got a question though.
What
the hell is a Hoosier?
Be quiet. I was born and raised in Indiana, buddy.
Okay, so what's a Hoosier?
Oh,
you should know. You were born and raised in Indiana.
It's got you in the corner.
Welcome to the box. Look at that hard swallow. He's like, I don't know, and I don't
know. I don't care, but it's Indiana's my hometown.
And Indiana's going to win this football game.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of variety in our picks here.
Yeah, a lot of dad variety though.
Yeah, is what it is.
Yep.
All right. So that's it. That's it for our picks for college. That's all 10 of them.
Yep.
Well, we're going to be done with that. Bye-bye, college. Welcome to the NFL. My home.
Yeah.
I'm so good at NFL.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You got me by 1.
4.
What?
In totals.
I bet this week.
Yeah, I'm dead last. Man. These two guys got me distracted.
Brandon with his midweek swap up to the Broncos.
Yeah.
Taking out the Saints. Well done.
Yeah.
Brandon, with having no faith in the Jaguars, caused him to lose the second game.
We couldn't win against the Bears in London.
Pop's going for the upset with taking Tennessee to beat the Bills,
and that
failed.
didn't happen.
I took the Vikings to stay undefeated. I was incorrect because apparently I'm an idiot too. We all took the Falcons to beat the Seahawks, and the Seahawks.
That didn't happen.
The Seahawks winning their division.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have no quarterback.
They got Geno.
Geno ain't nothing.
He's leading the division. What do you mean he's nothing? He's leading his division. Silence. That's right.
He's giving you them crazy eyes. It's great. We all took the Bengals to beat the Browns because we all know the Browns suck. Do you want to talk about Deshaun Watson here?
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Sorry, bud, you got hurt.
That is a nasty injury.
That was one hell of a nasty injury.
All the shit we talk about him.
That was bad.
Nobody deserves that.
No. That was horrible.
Honestly, the fans booing him are like the fans throwing things onto the field in that Texas-Georgia game with that call that I think is absolutely atrocious. I didn't dive into that, and I'm about to.
Oh.
Hold on. Time out. Take a back seat. We're back to college. We're back in Texas, where Texas was taking on Georgia, and it drives me insane.
We should have popped up a video.
Yeah. First and foremost, you got to play here. Flag's been thrown. They call it out, and they tell us what the penalty's for.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Then the fans freak out, and they throw things on the field, and the refs reverse the decision.
Right.
So you mean to tell me that if I got a problem with the ref's call, I can act a fool and just be completely stupid and throw things on the field and get away with it, and then my team's gonna, have a better shot?
There's two things. One, they had to pay a hefty fine. I think it was like $250,000. And
the students are being the students, if they could find if there's video evidence of them throwing the things on the field,
that's a lot of people.
They're being booted out.
That's a lot of people.
They're not coming back.
Yeah,
and they're mostly students.
Yeah, but how are you gonna? You're not gonna find all of them.
No,
why?
No, you're not gonna find them all.
Why in the heck would you boo somebody and they just got injured and maybe out for the rest of the season?
Hold on, pops. We flexed off of that for a minute.
Oh,
we'll be back to that. Don't worry.
Okay.
And
we're talking about Texas
what kind of example does that set for other college teams?
Well, I'm sorry to say
they got away with it.
Remember the Cleveland Browns game and Jacksonville Jaguar game when they threw all the.
That was post game though. That didn't change the game. Is the biggest problem with this one. Those fans throwing things on the field. The refs went and they reviewed a penalty. Overturned it.
If they can review that penalty, why couldn't they review that face mask on Sam Darnold?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For week
I think it was this week. It was this Thursday.
This Thursday.
Week 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sets a terrible precedence for college football. Yeah, because it really does.
Yeah. Now you could change the verdict just by acting a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's absurd.
Just like fake injuries.
Alabama?
Oh, wow.
You want to dive into that one, B?
Go ahead, B.
It's upsetting.
The coach pushed the guy to the ground.
Yes. He couldn't sub in his team fast enough, so he pushed him to the ground, and he got the injury timeout.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Something's got to be fixed about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whether it's taking a timeout away or something, you got to fix that because it slows the game down.
Yeah, and as a fan, you cannot throw your stuff on the field. In that Kennesaw State game against Liberty, right?
Yeah.
On Thursday, we seen the entire stadium storm the field. It was at Kennesaw State, and they reviewed the play. And there was a second left.
Yeah.
All the fans went back to their seats.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do. That's how you're a fan. That is a football program.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's really
100%.
wild. It's really wild when I'm saying Texas, who is number one in the nation,
Yep.
is a worse football program than Kennesaw State right now.
Yep.
I have a lot more respect than for Kennesaw State in their first year in the FBS
Yep.
for their fans, for the school,
Yep.
than I do for Texas.
But
Yeah.
do you think that was pass interference?
No.
No.
I don't either.
No.
Because he was the only one looking back at the ball.
I think they got it right as far as the call, but they got it right the wrong way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
I am a firm
100%.
believer that I believe that penalties should be reviewable.
Yeah, it
They
should.
100% should be.
In college football, yes.
And pros.
And
Just in
pros
general.
also. Yes.
Refs make mistakes.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, when you can't just overturn a penalty because the fans are being absurd.
Yeah, you can't.
Generally speaking, they throw the flag, they go into their referee huddle, they talk it out, they figure it out, and then they'll pick up the flag and say, hey, there's no penalty for pass interference on this play.
Yeah.
Move on. But he threw that flag, he announced that there was pass interference, and then the fans acted a fool and overturned the call.
Wow.
Yeah. You can't pick up a flag.
You
You
can't.
can't.
Not after you announce to the crowd. I think that's the biggest thing. They announced the penalty.
Yeah.
If you don't announce that penalty, 100% overturn it. It was it was a terrible call.
It was absolutely. It was a terrible call.
Well,
Yeah.
I agree with you. It should be reviewable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all penalties should be reviewable in the first place.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
way, you can't get it wrong then.
Right. And honestly, there's not that many games going on.
Yep.
On a Friday, Thursday it was? Thursday.
Thursday. Yep.
Well, there's not a lot of games going on in general. I don't care if it's a Saturday. I don't care if it's a Saturday where you got 80 games going on.
Yep.
You could have 4 or 5 people sitting in a room reviewing penalties
Absolutely. 100%.
for the NCAA.
Well, they bring in people during the penalty to explain
The
the
penalties.
penalties.
Penalty. Yeah.
So why can't they just call them?
Yeah.
Or watch the video?
Yeah.
And just have 4 or 5 guys sitting in a room, and they are the final dictation of if this is a penalty or not.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
Put them wherever you want. I don't care where
It's
they are.
Yep.
But then you got 5 people who might not agree with the penalty,
Now,
slowing the game down.
you got 5 people,
Is what it is.
but you
You
also
got to get it right
you
somewhere.
also have 3 of them in the booth and 2 of them down on the field, so you can see where the penalty happened.
Or or just have a person at the game up in the booth watching the penalties. And then as soon as the flag's thrown, they can review the penalty, make sure it's good, call down to the referee right then and there. Bam, doesn't slow anything down.
Right. Absolutely.
Bing, bang, boom.
Yeah, I could see that.
Right. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. I agree.
You have hundreds of people to put a football game on. You need hundreds of people.
Yeah.
You got media personnel. You have referees. You have everything. You have so much going on outside of the players and the teams.
Right. Absolutely.
You have enough bodies. You could put one in a booth and say, you're the end all be all for the referees this game. You're going to ref the refs.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Yes.
But if they find out who that player is, what's stopping them from paying them to call bad calls?
That's a whole nother problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Chiefs will find out.
Just to add on to the Chiefs hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going with the Chiefs pay the refs thing. I'm not in it. I'm just going with the fluff.
Yep.
Didn't we say that about the Patriots when they were good too?
Yeah.
Huh.
All the hate, cheating.
Yeah. There's all sorts of. Anytime you have a dynasty, you're going to get these allegations. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Regardless if they're true or not, it is what it is.
Yep. 100%.
That being said, I think that's all. I think now we're done with the college football stuff.
Yep.
Sorry, that one really pissed me off.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that really made
You could
me
not
mad,
act that
too.
way as a fan.
Yeah.
And the fact that the refs overturned that call was absurd to me. And again, I agree with it, the call being overturned, but I just don't like how it happened.
You throwing stuff out on the football field, that's just causing your team to lose. That's costing your team big time.
Yeah.
You're just acting up like that.
Yeah. And then as far as you were saying, like, let's get back to the Browns here. You were talking about the Browns the one year when they were facing the Jaguars and they were throwing the glass bottles at the Jaguars players after the game.
That was uncalled
The
for.
Browns organization, right? Not the organization, but the fan base has always been known for being shitty. They booed their quarterback who just tore his Achilles. I don't care how shitty of a person he is.
Yeah,
and he is a shitty person in my opinion.
But you don't boo somebody that gets hurt.
Yeah. You don't boo a guy for getting hurt. That's absurd.
That's a professional player.
Browns fans suck.
He's out there he's out there to
try to win games.
Well, not only that,
but he's out there to work. He is at work.
He's out there to work. He's also out there to entertain you, the audience.
Yeah.
And all
it
you
is a
could
show
do,
they're putting on.
All you could do is boo him. And he just got hurt. He's done for the year. Wow.
They literally made his Browns teammates say nice things about him.
Yeah. I mean, I understand we're having a bad year, folks, but you don't boo somebody that gets hurt that's entertaining you, getting paid, and he has a family to support too.
I think they acted on emotion.
I think so. And the other big thing is, so end of the day, all fan bases have their problems. Browns fans, they boo out of place, they throw things, they get out. Browns fans suck. Cowboys fans, they suck because they're delusional usually.
Yeah.
And they think the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl every year. No, they're not. Sit down, shut up. Jaguars fans, well, they're just idiots. It's not their fault. They were born this way.
Idiots? Whoa. How the hell are we idiots?
Well, I know two of you, and trust me, based off of that, I'll use my confirmation bias. They're both idiots.
If anything, we're the most level-headed. Pick the freaking Packers this week.
Huh? So did I.
What are you saying? We're level-headed too?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying the Jags are obviously bad.
Well, yes.
Oh yeah.
We know that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We're not going to say we win the Super Bowl or boo people who get hurt.
Hey, that's why why I didn't say you guys suck. I said you're idiots. It's different.
How are we idiots? I want expounded to.
Oh, you want it expounded. You want me to be nice.
I'm going to be nice too.
I'm just going to let this go.
No,
because our Browns team really
come on.
Because the Cowboys suck too.
Stink.
No.
The Browns
are we idiots
too.
because we're Jags fans?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's all you had to say. God. Jeez.
You're a dumb person. Don't ever think. Thanks for getting there. I appreciate you sometimes. And then we got the Eagles. Eagles faced off with the Giants and decimated them. The Dolphins took on the Colts. Hey, what's up, guys? I took the Colts. That's right.
I don't know why I picked the Dolphins because Tua ain't even there.
Yeah. Tua is coming back.
Oh, God. No. Do we have to start this?
Yeah, let's get into it.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No. I feel like he has too much of an ego to wear a Guardian cap.
You know, I actually, and now mind you,
the way he answered it.
I just want to know what the reason is. I know he said it's personal reasons, and I won't dig any further based on that. I will respect his privacy because he is a human.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I just want to know what the reason is. I do want to know.
I want to know, too.
What's the reason why?
He won't wear a Guardian cap.
He said personal reasons.
That's all he said. And we have to respect it. But at the end of the day,
I just don't understand it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Because he's going to get if he gets another head concussion, That might be it. He just might have to. The doctors will tell him, "Hey, you're going to have to retire."
Mind you, he said he loves this game to the death of him. That being said, showing a lot of heart and a lot of passion for this game, which is what you want from your quarterbacks.
Right.
But when you have every team in the NFL, the fans from every team worried about you,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
Yeah, and he did say that he appreciates everybody's concern for him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he is right. It is his decision.
It is. Yeah.
He did say he had conversations with his wife about it.
Yeah.
And they've decided he's going to continue on.
That's fine.
And that's fine.
I want to see him.
100% your choice.
Oh, yeah.
I am a firm believer that the Guardian cap could be beneficial for you.
Yeah.
And end of the day, I really don't want to see Tua go down like that again.
Mm-mm.
I have
That hurts my soul every time.
Yeah.
That's almost and not quite as heartbreaking as Damar Hamlin and what happened with him.
Right.
But it's getting close.
Yeah. But I got respect for Tua. I mean, he plays really good football. I mean, he's a really good quarterback. Team leadership, yes. But man, I really, really would love to see him wear that protection helmet.
But him not wearing that Guardian cap isn't just hurting him; it's hurting his team too.
Yeah, because when he's not on the field,
they don't win games.
Yeah, that's true.
So
they lose to the Colts.
Yeah.
So
Jaguars beat the Colts.
I feel like either suck it up because you're that valuable to that team, or retire.
But the way I feel is, that's his
it's personal decisions. He has every right.
Yeah, it's his decision.
I know he has every right. It is his decision.
Yep.
But you're also hurting your team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
End of the day, when you go down, he did. Now, mind you, what do you think of this? He legit said, it's all about risk. And we all take a risk when we get up in the morning and drive to work.
He ain't lying.
He legitimately, though, compared concussions to driving to work.
He's not lying. It is almost. We are, when we drive to work every day, we are risking our lives.
Absolutely.
Driving.
Not saying he's wrong.
He's not wrong.
No. But when you have concussions, you're more likely to get another concussion.
Oh, yeah.
And then your risk is much greater.
Oh, yeah.
So his odds of getting a concussion are going to be greater than Pat Mahomes.
He has more concussions than I've been in accidents.
Which is none.
One?
He did put a truck in a ditch.
I put a truck in the ditch once.
Oh, yeah.
He turned into
I did do an accident once. I accidentally bumped somebody in the rear
I
end.
can't talk about accidents. I got like 17. I'm a terrible driver.
No.
It is what it is.
When I put my truck in the ditch, I didn't get a concussion. I wore my seatbelt.
Yeah.
Why can't he wear a Guardian cap?
That is a fair comparison.
That is fair. Yes. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Brandon.
Yes, go out, play. Absolutely, if that's what you want to do and that's what you love. But wear extra added protection to try to prevent something from happening in the future. That's
absolutely.
What about the people that wear elbow guards? Or wear knee pads?
Mm-hmm.
It's added protection.
Or
it stops you from getting hurt.
Wear those knee protections so they don't screw up their knees. The O-line. Yeah.
Those things that some running backs are wearing around their neck, even if he at least wore one of those.
Yeah.
Because those, I don't know what they do. I don't know how they do it. I don't know all the specifics of it. But from everything I have seen is they wear them because they help reduce concussions. So what's wrong with that? If he wears something like that,
cowboy collar.
The neck things.
It's just that little band going around the neck.
Yeah.
The neck roll?
First one, it's not really a neck roll. I saw Tony Pollard wearing it.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm talking about?
I did.
Yeah.
It was like
Tony Pollard
a couple years ago.
And then
he started wearing it.
Who was that? Outside linebacker for the Chicago Bears back in the 80s.
No, that's a different thing. That's a cowboy collar.
That is a cowboy collar.
That had that thing in
that is a cowboy collar. We're not talking about cowboy.
That's for head concussions too.
That's for big hitters. That's
Yeah.
for the hitter.
That's so that your head doesn't whip back.
Yeah.
When
That's,
you,
that's
Neck
almost
stays in
like
place.
that's almost like a head concussion thing, isn't it?
it can be,
Can
but
be.
it's more for like whiplash.
It's like super.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
bulky too.
Yeah.
You can't really.
And Tua
Turn your
playing the
head.
position Tua's playing, he can't wear something like that.
Yeah.
Because he's got to be able to keep his head on a swivel at all times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that little band that the running backs, some players wear, we've seen it on tight ends too, wear something like that even. And if he does, he didn't say he's not doing that.
Yeah.
So if he is at least doing that, by all means,
By all means, yeah.
at least
Yeah.
do something that's precautious. I don't
Caution.
care what it is.
Yeah.
Something that's a little more precautious
Cautions.
for you and your health. Because
Yes.
I personally don't want to see him go down like that again.
No, me
No,
neither.
me neither, man.
Even if they just add a little more padding in his helmet.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, a little more padding in the helmet, even. Yeah.
Which I have heard something about he is switching helmets or something. I don't really know if it's true. I don't know anything, but I have heard something like that. And if that's the case and he switches helmets to a different style of helmet that could work better for him, absolutely by all
Absolutely,
means,
I
at
mean,
least you're doing
yeah.
something. I'm off.
Absolutely. I'm all for it,
I'm
too.
tired of the feeling that I get when I see him lock up like that.
Yeah, my heart
Yeah.
sinks.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Oh, yeah. I
I'm not
mean,
even a
when I
Dolphins
saw
fan,
that,
and it hurts.
no, it gave me cold chills.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it absolutely. I mean, I seen that and I'm going, oh my God.
Now imagine if you're a huge fan of Tua
Oh yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah, or even a
Oh yeah.
a
It's
kid
gonna
Breaking
break
those little
adult.
5-year-old hearts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously they're crying.
Oh yeah. Every
Or-
time. Every time.
or maybe his kids.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
His
it's-
family.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I think that's enough about Tua.
yeah.
Poor Tua. I love you, Tua.
Love you too.
I do.
I love you
I
too.
love your
too,
heart. And I
Yeah.
hope the best for you, especially going forward. And I
Yeah.
hope that I don't have to watch that again.
Absolutely, 100%.
We're not telling you what to do. We just want to not. We want you to be protected.
Yeah. And at the end of
Yeah.
the day,
That's all it is.
it's our opinions. Your opinion's the one that matters.
Yep.
And I wish the best.
Yep.
Um,
All I gotta say is, Tua, best for you. Please do the best for you and not get no more head concussions. We see that again because man, that was scary. And I'm almost a big fan of you, bud.
All of them are scary.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
And then we all picked the Texans to beat the Packers because we're all stupid. We all picked the Rams to beat the Raiders. We were right. We all took the Commanders to beat the Panthers. We were right. We all took the Chiefs to beat the Niners. Well, we were all right. Pops, you took the Jets to beat the Steelers, and you were wrong. We were right. You were wrong.
Yep.
You took the Bucks. Baker Mayfield has looked really good, and that was absolutely a pick that could have came to fruition. But the Ravens handled the Bucks, and you lost that game.
Yeah.
Then Brandon took the Chargers to beat the Cardinals, and that also did not happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then to start off this week, we're all stupid because we all took the Vikings to beat the Rams, and we were wrong.
The Rams won.
Only because of a stupid call.
Yeah.
It was obviously face mask.
Yeah. it
They were
was.
also down by 8.
They could have went
Yeah.
down the field and 2-point conversion. Tied the game, went
Maybe.
into OT.
But that's a maybe and a chance.
There's a
Maybe.
minute 36 on the clock.
I'm not going to
Maybe.
say straight up that's the only reason
Yeah.
they lost, though.
It is.
Yeah.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, so it's an 80-yard drive from there.
Yeah.
You got Justin Jefferson. Just throw it his way.
It's still Sam Darnold.
Oh my goodness.
Look how Sam Darnold's been
I
playing.
know he has been playing really well.
At least give them the chance.
They should have had the chance.
Yeah, they should.
Fully agree. That was a clear and obvious face mask. And again, also another part of why we are so big on, I believe that penalties should be reviewable.
That's exactly
At the very
what it
least,
is.
let the coach throw a red flag.
I would have, and on that play, I would have.
But you can't because you can't review a penalty.
Yeah.
Well, not
Oh.
with a minute and some seconds left, because after
Well,
Not even.
then
you can't throw it
Then the
after.
boots should have been able to do it.
But they can't because you can't review.
you can't review penalties.
review a penalty after the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
No, not at
No,
all.
period. You can't review
You can't.
penalties.
Period.
Yeah. It's absurd. The only penalty that's reviewable in football is targeting.
Yep. Of course.
It should be
Half of them aren't even targeting.
All right. So let's get into our picks for this week.
It's ridiculous.
I picked the Packers over the Jags.
Everybody picked the Packers over the Jags.
Same.
If you pick the Jags over the Packers, you're stupid, and
Yeah.
that's all there is to it. Sorry. If you want the Jags,
I don't
let me
know what you're
rephrase.
sorry
If you
about.
think the Jags are going to win, I'm talking to the camera here.
Oh, okay.
If you think the Jaguars are going to beat the Packers, you're delusional.
You know what? Leave it in the comments. Do you
Yeah.
think the Jags are going to beat the Packers?
And then you can berate
Yeah.
me and insult
Yeah,
me, and
heck
that's
yeah.
fun too.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Then we got the Falcons at the Bucks.
I got the Bucks.
I got the Bucks.
You guys don't have any faith in Kirk Cochains?
No.
I don't have no faith in Kirk Cochain because he didn't do cha-ching last week.
That's true.
Well, that's 1 week. He has been having a good year.
Yeah, right.
But you're right.
Yeah,
The Falcons are going to beat them. I mean, the Bucks are going to beat the Falcons. My bad.
What?
Bake's going to tear it up.
All right, and then we got the Ravens and the Browns. Come on,
The Ravens.
can we get
Yeah.
something different?
Ravens.
Give me the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens twice. Can I have 2 wins on this week then?
No.
All
I'm right behind you. I don't need you getting 2 more from one game.
All right, Titans at the Lions.
Lions.
Give me those Lions.
It's the Lions.
Not even debatable.
Colts at the Texans.
Texans.
Still
Give me
nothing's
that.
debatable.
C.J. Stroud.
He's going to own the Colts because the Colts aren't a good team. Eagles at the Bengals. Finally, something we might be able to have a conversation
This
about.
one was tough.
Yeah.
All in all, I went with the Eagles. There's a lot you can dispute. 2 really good teams going at it. But I have
2 really good teams that just haven't found their groove this year.
Oh, well, Bengals.
I think
Bengals,
the Bengals are starting to find their groove with their defense.
And I think the Eagles are too because Saquon's cooking.
Yeah. And I think the Bengals are going to beat the Eagles.
Oh, well, me and Brandon took the Eagles, so.
Because I think Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow is going to go at it.
And it
gonna
absolutely
have
could happen. I think that right now, as far as playing, I think Joe Burrow is the better quarterback
Right.
in this matchup.
Yeah.
But I think the Eagles' running game is going to set them a little above.
I think Joe Burrow is going to have to prove it.
Yeah, absolutely. And he struggled with that. And now
Once in a while.
he struggled this year. He really has.
Well, he has.
And I do think he's a great quarterback. I think he is a top 15 quarterback in the NFL. The upper edge, he's up there.
Top 10.
Oh, I could see top 10 too. But at the end of the day, I think he's been dealing with a lot of struggles, and I think that organization needs to figure it out.
Yeah. But the defense is pretty tough.
It's decently tough. The Eagles secondary lacks, so that'll give Joe Burrow a real shot at throwing the deep ball too.
Right.
But then we go on to Jets at Patriots, and this one's tough because both teams are not good.
I think the Jets are a little better. I'm going to take the Jets.
I got the Packs.
Ooh. See, the hard part here is I could absolutely see the Patriots winning this because, I mean, if Aaron Rodgers keeps throwing 2 picks a game,
Yeah.
hard to win games when you're giving the ball to the other team.
Yeah.
That being said, I am going with the Jets. I do think that Aaron Rodgers is going to finally be able to hook up with Devontae Adams
And
this week.
I think
If it doesn't happen, then I get the win. You guys get the loss.
Absolutely.
I think the Jets can afford a few picks against the Patriots.
It's possible.
Maybe.
Drake May looks pretty good, though. He doesn't look great, but he looks pretty good.
He lost to the Jags.
In London. Important segue.
It's fair.
Then we got the Cardinals with the Dolphins. I don't know if this is the week 2 is coming back or not.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I took the Cards.
Okay.
I took the Cards also.
I'm taking the Dolphins.
If he comes back, I kind of want to switch.
Yeah.
If that's
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah, I do too. I kind of want to switch.
I'm going to look it up because,
To us.
I mean, we're only 2 days out.
Yep.
Talk.
Yeah.
It's gonna make or break.
Yeah, it's
because
going to make or break if Tua does come back.
because
So
Yes, he's playing.
he is playing.
yeah, playing.
Can I
yeah,
switch?
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
switching.
So we're all taking the Dolphins then.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm taking the Dolphins.
All right. Then we got the Bills at the Seahawks.
My friend, I have the Bills.
My friend, I have the Bills also.
What you got, Chuckles?
The Seahawks are winning their division. I'm scared, but I'm still taking the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Lets me know I'm right.
Yep. Makes me know I'm right
We
too.
got the Saints at the Chargers.
Saints.
Saints.
What's wrong with the Chargers? You don't think they're any good?
Not on the level of the Saints.
No, Saints are better.
They're
The Saints have
dominant.
been losing.
Well, look who they have. They got Carr.
Do they?
Yeah.
He ain't been playing.
Oh, wow. What he did to the Cowboys.
Look what they
That
did.
might have been the last game he played. Give me the Chargers.
Ooh, hey, Brandon.
Hell.
Hey, Brandon. If the Chargers do lose, I don't want to hear him crying.
Oh, I won't. I got cushion.
Oh, you got cushion.
They-
I do. I got a 4-game cushion. I'm good.
is it Kyrie Williams?
Kyron Williams from
Kyrie.
Rams.
Yes. Oh, the Rams?
Yeah.
Who's the Chargers running back?
J.K. Dobbins.
Is it still? I thought he was hurt.
He might be hurt. Gus Edwards.
I don't care. I'm still staying with the Cardinals.
Great.
All I gotta say one word: Marvin Harrison Jr.
I gotta see if Jaden Daniels was playing in this game. Bears Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder. I have to know that too.
Yeah, me too.
Questionable.
Shoot.
He is a game time decision.
Well, I have the Bears then.
Yep.
I have the Bears.
Give me the Bears.
Give me Jaden Daniels. I think he's gonna play. I'm taking the risk.
Titans.
Oh, you fucker. Huh?
Titans. Chuck.
I seen it.
Titans. Sorry. Can't help it.
Because
So I
you're
made a mistake on the spelling.
and you're a pervert.
Folks,
Oh.
I made a wrong mistake in spelling. One word. One
You don't have to make it that big.
one letter.
It's-
He's also a Browns fan, so we don't expect intelligence.
Hey. You're a Cowboys fan.
So don't expect intelligence here
And you're
either.
a Jaguar. Why are you laughing?
Both our teams are better than yours.
Yeah. I got more wins.
All right, then it's Chiefs and Raiders. Do we even need to stop here?
Just keep going.
Okay, we all
Chiefs.
took the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Panthers at the Broncos.
My friend, I have the Broncos. I'm
My
not giving up
friend.
on them.
I got the Broncos. Joel, we got the Broncos, baby.
Me and Dad got the Broncos.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
I'm
Joel.
picking Bo Nix, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
Did you,
Clean
Joel?
sweep.
You heard that, didn't you, Joel? Raise the hand up, buddy. Yeah. Ha ha. Go Broncos.
All right, then we got the Cowboys at the Niners.
I have the Cowboys.
Are you stupid?
They're not playing at home.
I'm going to
This
the
is fair.
49ers.
That's fine, but Cowboys aren't playing at home. So it's actually going to be a game.
49ers.
If it was home, I
No.
would pick Niners.
So tough. It's Sunday night football, and it's so tough because the Cowboys haven't beat the Niners in their last 3 times they've played them. It's all been end of game, last play BS that they've lost on. Cowboys this season look terrible. 49ers this season look terrible. Everything's bad. I'm taking the Cowboys, but I'm not happy about it.
I'm taking the Niners.
That's fine. Don't come crying to me when they lose.
You think?
All right, and then Monday Night Football is the Giants and the Steelers. Do we even need to say anything here?
Steelers.
I didn't think so. Steelers got
How's that
one.
feel? Picking the Steelers. How's that feel?
I know you love me, Matt.
Okay.
All right. And then Thursday night next week, we get the Texans, the Jets.
I
What?
did not write this down.
Yeah. I
What is
didn't
it
write
again?
this down.
Oh, well, it's the Texans at the Jets.
I got Texans.
Oh, I got Texans.
Yeah, we all got the Texans.
Texans.
Hell yeah.
That was easy.
All right. And now, since we didn't do it right away, we'll do it now. Let's talk about our players of the week and our bust.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now, we're just going to start off with defensive player of the week.
Yep. We
It's
decided.
It is a no-brainer,
No-brainer.
at all. When you look at it and you see where
Defense, it was Bishop, right?
game.
Bishop?
Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it's Bishop. But where is he? Where'd he go? I had it brought up.
Where'd he go?
Oh, that's because he's a Steeler.
Oh.
That explains a lot. Beanie Bishop Jr., 5 tackles, 6 assists, and 2 picks, intercepting Aaron Rodgers
Twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
First
really
interception of his career,
Really?
and the second interception of his career.
Wow.
Now,
Against Aaron.
Against
Aaron
A-Rod.
Rodgers.
Now,
Aaron
mind you, the funny
Rodgers.
part, Aaron Rodgers had like 5 picks in a full season. He's thrown 5 picks in 2 weeks.
Wow.
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 Can we just honestly, and I want to make the comparison right now. It's hard not to. Brett Favre,
Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
Packer that went to the Jets, likes to throw picks.
Yeah.
He's just got to go to the Vikings.
Yeah, that's all he's got to do. The only difference is when Brett Favre got hurt, he didn't stop playing.
Oh.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. Even with a broken thumb,
It's true.
he still played.
It was a different game back then, guys.
100%, I know.
100%. Yeah.
All right. So, defensive player of the week, Beanie Bishop Jr.
What happened to Rodney Lott back then?
Well, he's a psychopath.
Yeah. He was a beast.
Psychopath.
He was a beast.
And then let's get into our offensive player of the week. And we got a few options here. A few decent options, honestly. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 rush attempts for 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jared Goff only had 3 incompletions, throwing for 280 and 5 touchdowns.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely insane. We got Saquon Barkley, had a great game, 17 carries, 176 yards, and a touchdown. Phenomenal play.
Yeah.
Then we got Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Derrick Henry went off and ran 15 times for 169 yards.
That's outstanding.
You want to tell him
He
what the
also had a
average?
13-yard touchdown reception. He averaged 11.2 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
But Lamar Jackson, 17 of 22, 281 and 5 touchdowns. And then tax on 9 carries, 52 yards. I think it's hard to vote against Lamar here, but
Saquon,
big shout out to these other guys. Saquon had a great week.
Saquon or Lamar? Who are we going
Lamar
with?
Jackson
I'm taking
is
Lamar.
our Garage Sports Ohio MVP.
Yeah.
Yay.
But huge shout out to all
And
those players. They did great.
Yeah. You shout out to Traquan Barkley. And I think our bust of the week is
We'll get there. Hold on. So we got some candidacy for
All right.
bust of the week.
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers trying to retain his title for being bust of the week because he sucks.
Yeah.
24 of 39, 61%, 276 yards, a touchdown, and 2 more picks.
Oh,
Awful. But then Patrick Mahomes, not to be outdone by Aaron Rodgers, has to show up and throw 16 of 27, 59% completion percentage, 154 yards, 2 picks, no touchdowns. The only thing that saves him here, in my opinion, is the 5 carries for 39 yards and a touchdown. At least he got in the end zone.
Yeah.
Then, not to be outdone by the guy in the same game, Brock Purdy. You know, end of the day, Mr. Irrelevant has really shown that he should not have been irrelevant in the draft.
Yeah.
But 17 of 31, 54% completion percentage, 212 yards and 3 picks. He did run the ball 8 times, 27 yards and 2 touchdowns, so he did have a saving grace there.
Yeah.
But 3 picks? Are you kidding me?
no.
And you got the greatest offensive line.
One of the best in the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, end of the day, I'm taking Brock Purdy for bust of the week here.
Yeah, I am too.
Everybody say aye.
So, Brock Purdy, you are the Garage Sports Ohio bust of the week. You suck. Stink. Maybe you wish you fell one more draft spot.
To be undrafted.
That's the point.
Yeah, like maybe in the draft.
In big news though, D Hop
Yes.
is now a Chief.
Denard Hopkins
I
is a Kansas City Chief.
DeAndre.
DeAndre. Yep.
I didn't believe it at first when I saw it.
I know you were sitting there the other day. Did you see the rumor about DeAndre Hopkins going to the Chiefs? What rumor? It's facts.
It's the
Like,
fact.
what?
Yep.
The Titans will get a 5th round pick that elevates to a 4th rounder if Kansas City makes the Super Bowl
Yep.
and Hopkins plays 60% of the snaps. Tennessee eats $2.5 million in salary.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep.
Ouch.
2.5 million.
I guess it could be
salary.
worse. It could be Russell Wilson.
Absolutely.
That's not bad.
Or hear me out.
That's fair.
Pops, did you catch what we just did?
Huh?
I said, but, or hear me out. It could be definitely be worse. And we looked at your shirt.
Oh. Yeah.
But DeAndre Hopkins adds a scary element to this team. The Chiefs receiving core has been riddled with injury this year.
Yep.
D Hop coming in, scary.
That's scary.
We've always talked.
Mahomes has played like shit this year too.
Yeah.
We've always talked about what if the Chiefs had a true number one.
And there's
We about to find
we're about to find out.
since Tyreek left, at least. Because they had a number one with Tyreek.
Yeah. Now they got
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I'd call Tyreek a number one.
That's number one.
He's a very rare talent where he could take the top off and be a number one receiver.
Oh yeah.
He's a cheetah.
Yeah.
100%.
He is a cheetah. No doubt in that.
Yep.
I guess now in basketball news, I don't know much. Not a big basketball fan yet.
Go Cavs.
Go Cavs.
Ronnie James apparently had a good first start.
Ronnie James?
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's what I heard.
Well, I know he was really bad in before the season, but I guess starting off, he actually had a decent game. Finally.
I don't know what it was.
Well, you got to remember too, he was in the hospital too.
What?
What?
That was like last year.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Let's see. I've seen some about it. I don't know a lot when it comes to the basketball world.
But you did say they broke a record, right?
What?
For first father and son?
Yeah. Bronny James, he didn't have a good first game. He got a rebound and he played for 3 minutes.
Yep. Yep.
Great start to Bronny James.
I want to see him do good.
He also missed 2 shots.
So do I.
But for only 3 minutes, what can you do?
Right.
Yeah.
But at least score a
there we go.
bucket.
So Bronny James in the preseason, I think this is the game that I saw the interview afterwards.
Yep.
Oh,
Bronny James played 35 minutes in the last preseason game, 7 of 17 field goals, 1 of 5 from 3-point, 2 of 2 from free throw, 4 rebounds and assists, and 17 points.
Oh,
He-
that's not bad.
I mean, number 2 on the team in points. Now, mind you, they didn't play any other starters here,
no,
but
yeah,
still, that's decent.
he did decent.
okay. That's pretty good.
He's showing potential, at
Yeah.
least in that game. The game against the Suns in the preseason. Where's Bronny here?
4 points.
Bronny, he got 4 points and 2 rebounds. He's showing that he's a rebounding player
7.
more than
Yeah.
He had 17 minutes that game.
yeah.
But you got to remember, guys, he's a
He's a rook.
point guard,
Shooting guard.
shooting guard.
Pretty sure.
I'm not positive.
I'm not
I don't
positive either. Point guard, shooting guard.
There's only one way to find out, sir.
Yep. One way to find
Google
out.
that.
Google it, baby.
Google.
Google it, baby.
So it says he is
A
a
point
point
guard.
guard.
Point guard.
Okay.
So he should have more assists. But I've seen more
His-
rebounds than anything from Bronny.
His frame.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Yeah.
His frame is a shooting guard.
Yeah.
But I feel like being who his dad is and who taught him, I feel like they probably put him at point guard because of his IQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
I
he
think-
does play shooting guard as well, but
That's fair.
he's a point guard.
He's 6'2", so he is a point guard. His height,
Man, that's a big old boy.
210.
6'2", 210.
He's
If you're
he's
thinking-
got time though, guys. He's
Yeah,
a
he does.
rookie.
Nobody,
Absolutely. We're not
nobody's
saying he's
talking
not going to
shit.
be shit.
No, I know,
Nobody's
but
talking
I
shit.
said he's got time. He's got time to improve his craft.
And he
And
has all year.
his dad's NBA player. I mean,
What I want to
His
see
dad
from
is-
Bronny this year, I don't want to see him playing a whole bunch because
right?
right now he's not good enough. Right now, as of right now,
Yeah,
I want to see him come off the bench, play like 5 minutes a game, maybe, and I want to see him actually listen and take notes from his teammates not
and his dad,
not his dad,
teammates. Yeah,
because he's had his entire life to listen to his
yeah,
dad.
yeah.
Well, if it was me, you, any other rookie, they should be soaking it all up like a sponge.
100%.
Yep,
It doesn't matter who
100%.
it comes from.
100%.
If it's good advice,
Yeah.
Take it.
then it's good advice. If you feel like it's the wrong advice, don't listen to it.
And my favorite thing about Bronny James
You go with your gut.
is the fact that he is LeBron James Jr.,
Yeah,
but he doesn't want to be known as LeBron James.
right,
Yeah.
He wants to forge his own path, going down the same route that his
Right.
dad went.
right.
So that's why he decided he is Bronny. And I have so much respect for LeBron
Yeah,
because he owns that and
Right.
he calls him Bronny.
yep,
And he's letting his son try to forge his own way instead of trying
Right.
to, like, mind you, he's the whole reason the Lakers grabbed him, right? We know
Right.
this. We're not,
course.
we're not
Right.
idiots. But end of the day, at least he's still trying to let his son forge his own way somewhat.
yeah. LeBron is trying to let his son establish himself.
100%. Now, I think that's all we have as far as any of this is concerned. We do still have the video for all the interceptions of week 7 to go through.
Yep,
And I think that's all we got
Yeah.
yep,
for this week.
yep.
So let's get that video up and going.
Mhm.
Pops is directly above your head. And
Right.
we're going to watch the first one here. It looks like it's Jordan Love.
Third
Oh.
and three. Pass.
That's double coverage.
Yeah, but
Yep.
what I see here is
Pass. A bit.
okay, it got
Oh,
tipped.
it got tipped.
This is zone.
Yeah, this is zone.
This is a zone coverage.
Yeah, and the receiver tipped it in the air, or the D-back tipped it in the air, and the
Third
other
and
guy grabbed
three.
it. Watch.
I think, okay, so he chose to throw this ball before this break here. If you watch this guy here, he's going to break to the outside. What Jordan Love here is seeing is he's seeing this guy right here, thinking that this guy is going to go with him. But when he doesn't, he breaks over this way. Instead, he tips that ball up and the other guy gets the pick.
Yep.
Third and three. Pass.
Okay.
So that being said, I'm chalking this up to a great defensive play. He hid the scheme very well. He didn't
Yep.
bite on the false route, and he
Yep.
bit where he needed to bite.
Yep. He didn't follow the receiver that he had. He bit on the other receiver, and it worked.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That was good defensive play.
A bit forced
Absolutely,
and picks
100%.
on the deflection. Here he is, way down the field. Look at.
I can't defend you on this one, Jordan.
That was
Yep.
way too high.
Yeah, and he had a clean pocket.
No, he didn't. He was getting it.
That guy right next to him.
Oh.
He's throwing it.
Here he is, way down the field. Look at.
He did get hit as he threw that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go half and half, quarterback and O-line.
O-line, yeah.
All right.
He's picked.
What do you think?
I agree.
I agree.
Rudolph with time, and it is inter.
I don't know. It looks like
Clean pocket.
Clean pocket.
Looks like we got a passer PI here.
Yeah, that's a pass
Looks like a
interference.
PI here.
Yeah, pass
Rudolph
interference.
with time.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Maybe a holding. I don't know if he let him break. It kind of looks like he didn't.
That's a pass interference. He grabbed him
I would.
before the ball even got there. Look at
But
that.
we are
I
still
would-
within 5 yards. So this is kind of a bump and run. He didn't really truly turn him. So I'm going to take back the PI.
I call
Got a
holding.
PI. I could see a holding, but I also could see this one just letting it go because it's within that 5 yard span.
Well,
Yeah.
they both wind up looking at the ball too.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Rudolph
it's
with-
just hand fighting at that point, and
Yeah.
Bills came
Time, and
down.
it is is intercepted.
It got tipped right to that's DeMar, right?
That looks like DeMar Hamlin.
Yep, Jamar Hamlin.
Uh-oh.
Coming back from the dead and then intercepting
Go, buddy.
Jordan Love.
Jamar Hamlin.
Huh?
Who are you blaming that on?
That one I'm chalking up to poor placement on the pass. That was
So
going to be Jordan Love.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's wide receiver. You can if you can touch that ball with your hand, both hands, that's wide receiver all day long.
First and foremost, this is a beautiful blocking by this old man. They did a great job. Look at this pass. Just drops it right over two defenders, right to his guy. And his guy's just like, I don't want it. Here, you take it.
Yeah.
That's on the receiver.
That's definitely on the receiver.
You got to get that.
Absolutely. You get both hands on that ball and you can't catch it. Come on.
You got to make it.
Intercepted.
Fourth quarter,
Bud.
11 minutes.
Yeah, you got to make something. You got to make something out of that play. That's just horrible.
Pocket looks clean here still.
Yep.
We got some people on the ground.
Yeah.
That's fun to watch. This ball comes out and overthrown.
Overthrowing. Yep.
That's on Kirk.
That's on Kirk Cousins. Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
I mean, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to get it in there, fit it into Kyle Pitts here, but he just overthrew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on him,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Most
Just picked
definitely
off.
quarterback.
Trying to get a good view of the beginning of these plays too.
Off.
Okay. So he's got a clean pocket here.
Yeah.
Kind of got a guy being shoved back in his way, but it's fairly
Thompson.
clean. Throws it,
Robinson. Pass deflected high in the air.
and that's on your receiver.
Yeah.
That's
Most
on your receiver all day.
All day.
Dangerous.
All day long.
His pass over the mid.
That was the quarterback. You had a clean pocket.
He did.
That was a
Oh, this is DTR, isn't it?
Yeah. Ray Thompson Robinson.
yeah.
His pass
He
over.
just floated
terrible.
it. He just floated it.
Yeah.
His receiver's not even looking for it.
Nope.
Yeah. And he underthrowing big
Yeah.
time.
That's a bad throw. That's on DTR.
Yeah.
The middle, and that is picked. And Darnold's got time. Underthrown ball.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. They were double covering him.
Well,
Again, I think it's zone
he just.
because we do got a guy in the middle of the field here
Yep.
just by himself. But
Darnold's got
this throw in a clean pocket and you just underthrow it like that. That's
We
terrible.
had a guy wide open.
Where?
Wide open over here. Right there. Right in the middle of the field. 44.
That's the defense.
Oh.
The guy you're talking about is this guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yep.
Darnold's
He
got
could at
time.
least got you the first down.
Or it got close to it at the very least.
Yeah. Because you had another down to spare.
Underthrown
Terrible
ball. Looking
throw.
for Anderson.
Terrible.
Dalton on the move. He tried to throw it.
Dalton, what are you doing? You just practically threw it to the
Anderson.
dude.
Dalton.
Look at him.
Ow. I see what happens. His guy's open here. Lyman's dealing with this guy, though, and he jumps
on the move.
hard. Oh, he just overthrew his guy at that.
Yeah.
He just missed them all together.
All together.
That's I don't. But it feels like a broken play at this point
I
because
feel like
this guy's running free.
He's just getting rid of it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get hit. He's just trying to dump it off. It's a busted play.
Yeah.
Bust. Yeah. It's a
So
bust.
I'm thinking I can't blame the O-line
No.
because I feel like this is a late play
Yeah.
where we're past the 3 seconds that the O-line is going to promise you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm chalking it to Dalton.
Move. He tried to throw it to his own man. He threw it to the other team. Fake the handoff. Dalton deals and he throws
I'm not even replaying it. That's on Andy.
Andy.
Definitely.
it
Andy.
right to Ford.
Flag thrown, 3rd and 8, being chased, hit by both.
Minshew.
Minshew.
Was that Minshew?
That's normal for Minshew.
Jesus.
Is that Minshew?
Yeah.
No, 15?
15?
We sure that's not?
Aiden O'Connell?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Might be. I don't
It
think
could be
is
Aiden
Minshew.
O'Connell.
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait. Minshew?
It could be Aiden O'Connell.
I'm going to find out.
Although It looked like a Gardner Minshew throw.
It must look like a Gardner Minshew throw.
It's Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
Minshew.
I could tell by
Who
the
also threw 3 picks in this game.
oh,
Wow.
Damn, didn't even realize he played that bad, or he could have been up there with Brock Purdy.
his bust of the week. Yeah.
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 Third and 8, being chased. Hit
Yeah.
This would have made me so happy after Ryan's comments.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
by Burson, picked off. Miller the block. Before it's in.
That's on the receiver.
What?
That is
What happened? I missed it.
Ball's here.
Miller the block. Before it's
Sorry.
being chased. Hit by Burson. Picked
Oh,
off.
my neck.
Miller the block. Before it's intercepted.
Yeah, that's the receiver.
Did he just steal it from him?
That's
Kind of looks like it.
Wow. I blame the receiver.
Yeah, you got to cover that ball.
Yeah.
It's intercepted. And down in 10. Deflected.
Great defensive play.
I think this one's defense, B.
Same.
That's a
Oh,
great
it's intercepted.
play. He tipped it.
Is that Max Crosby?
And he's thinking he's blitzing here, too.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he's
Down
busting
in
out
10.
there.
Deflected. Intercepted.
Beautiful
Minshew
defensive
running
play.
for his life. Chased by Verse. Throws downfield.
Ouch.
Situation?
Ooh, that's fair.
That's fair.
I'm going to give that to situation because everything's broke down.
Yeah.
And he's got to make something happen here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give Minshew a break on this one. We're going to go situation.
Okay.
His own situation.
Looking
Yeah.
deep, sets up, lost one. That is intercepted.
Brock, you suck.
Brock, you definitely
That's
dang.
just a good deep play.
That,
Yeah. He stepped right in front of it. He was open.
Looking deep,
yeah, he
Sets up,
blocked
lost.
it.
And it was tipped.
Yep, and it was tipped.
looking deep, sets up, lost one. That is intercepted.
I don't think it was tipped.
I don't
He
know.
threw a terrible throw.
I don't know, man.
Right. If he was playing for the Chiefs, it was great. Oh, but this guy is.
Oh, yeah?
Let's watch him throw a pick.
Okay.
But that one's on Brock Purdy, in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick throw.
That's
That was tipped.
All right, that one's a defensive play.
That's
Why is he not on his
defense.
we'll never know.
Intercepted. Steps in, lost one. Worthy fell down. It's intercepted.
That's on Worthy.
That was a better pass to him. To the defensive guy than it was.
Steps in, lost
anybody
one. Worthy
else.
fell
Yeah.
down.
That's because Worthy fell. Worthy's supposed to be there. I'm going both. Quarterback and receiver.
Yep.
He's the receiver, right?
Worthy is the guy all the way over here who fell.
Oh, it looked like a great pass.
Yeah. Really.
Who are you talking to?
Receiver.
Receiver.
I'm
'Cause
going quarterback and receiver.
I'm going
Okay.
receiver because he didn't do his route.
He fell over.
Yep.
Intercepted.
Because that's exactly where Patrick was.
The only reason I'm going quarterback as well here is because it was a beautiful pass to the 49ers.
Yeah.
All right, here we go,
The
Brock.
blitzers picked up. Purdy comes
Clean
inside.
pocket.
Is answered.
Oh my.
That looked like it
goodness.
was right to him.
Would you like to try to defend Brock on this one?
No, it
Me
went right
neither.
to him.
Me neither.
Intercepted.
That's on
Goal.
Brock.
Purdy.
Definitely.
It is a throw.
Wow. Double teamed. Brock, what are
He's a-
you thinking?
Hold on, look at the pocket.
He's about to get sacked.
Yeah, see the guy?
Yep.
Goal. Purdy. It is a
O-line and great defensive play.
Okay.
I'm going to chalk
O-line.
it to both. What do you think?
Yep. Both.
throws. It's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Aaron, you suck.
Ooh, he stole it from the receiver. I'm blaming the receiver.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the receiver on that one. He stole
Yeah,
that.
that's fair. It wasn't his hands. That was Garrett Wilson, too.
Come on,
That one's on
man.
Garrett.
Come on.
That's on Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson caused 2 picks in this game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe he should be the bust of the week.
Maybe we should have watched this and then picked our best of the week.
End zone.
I seen this one live.
Me too.
It's so good. That's such a great,
End
great.
zone.
Right to him. Great throw.
Right through him.
I mean, that's such a hard pass to do anyways.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's on Baker. He should have never thrown this.
No.
Yeah, it's on Baker.
No, it's
Intercepted.
already hard to do enough.
Yeah.
You're trying to force it at this
You
point.
would have had to have arced that perfectly to where it lands just in the back.
Yep.
You tried to force it. That's
Yeah.
all it came down to.
It wasn't enough air, and it went right to him.
Yeah, that and you're up 10-7 in the second quarter. You can't give that ball up.
No.
On the first down, again, ball batted in.
Oh, big man rumble.
Defense.
On the first down, again, ball batted in.
Yes, big man rumbles.
Defense, baby. Run you
Third down and 13. This is underthrown.
Wow.
That was double coverage.
Who do you
Again, probably zone.
Bake Mayfield.
On
I'm blaming
13.
this. Look at that.
This
Perfect
is
pocket.
underthrown.
That's on Bake.
That is
Yeah.
definitely on base.
That's
Especially
crazy.
because if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, what's this?
wide open guy? Look at that.
Look at that. Wide
Third
open.
down,
Was he wide
13.
open before the ball
This
was
is
thrown?
under-
There's the question. I
No.
don't know. I doubt it. But
No.
still, you don't throw this football here.
No. I think one of the dudes broke off of him.
Yeah, I think so. But that's on Bake.
I agree.
But that's it. Pops. Wrap it up.
Let's do it.
Thank you, folks, for watching Garage Sports Ohio. Have a good night.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, boys.